The half in Game 2, and welcome back to the Prudential at the Half here in our New York studios. He is the unsung hero of the NBA, endorsing only fair play and good sportsmanship. And he is a model of consistency, remaining as neutral as the gray of his uniform. Earl Strom has been officiating in the league since 1958. He'll retire after the playoffs run their course, and as you will see, he will be missed.
All in all, I think he's the best referee to ever officiate the game.
I guess they respect the gray hair and, you know, the venerable person that I am.
My wife really has a crush on him, and I'm kind of glad he's out of here because she's really getting attached to him. That's about the only game she would come to is when you were refereeing her. I don't know why.
One time, I had trouble getting one in, so I went out with one, and then I lost it. I lost the other one on the court, so I ended up doing the game without him. It didn't go bad.
I played 14 years. You ref so brilliantly. This is a special gift from me to you. Wear them in good health, buddy.
It's hell when you get old.
I think Earl, besides just being the greatest referee, he's a good man. And that's what I like most about him.
Who's going to do the talking? Jax? Any questions? All right, have a good one, guys.
I'm taking what they're giving because I'm working for a living.
All right, open up. I ruled on it. I ruled on it. Kenny, watch your elbows on rebound. Come on out, Patrick.
A big bump underneath. Ewing hits the floor. He's up and okay. He goes right at Clarkson.
All right. I saw everything. 24.
Your adrenaline does get pumping. It better get pumping if you're going to get between those guys and try to straighten it out.
Ow! You! Ow!
Look at Earl Strom getting a workout tonight.
We got a double technical foul.
The long and winding road.
See you guys.
I had several players come up to me and say, give us a couple more years, you know, don't leave before I retire and things like that. But I've been in the league long before some of these guys were born, you know, and it's time. It's time for me to go. It's going to be a traumatic experience for me. It's going to be very, I dread to see that day come. I've dreaded it from the time I started because I have so much fun and I enjoy this job so much that I'm not truly looking forward to that last game when I walk out for good. It's going to be difficult.
Like basketball without Earl, will it?
Touching, too. But, you know, he's a favorite of all the coaches who are losing late in the game because he'd take the whistle, put it in the pocket, and get you on the bus. Nice and early.
They're blowing the whistle on us here. Greg and Quinn are getting ready for the second half. Along with Bill, I'm Pat O'Brien. Thank you for joining us on the Prudential at the Half. We'll see you later. Meantime, enjoy the second half here on CBS.
The Prudential at the Half has been sponsored by the companies of the Prudential. Come to the Prudential and build your future on the rock. CBS Sports coverage of the 1990 NBA playoffs is sponsored by Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately? U.S. Sprint and its new world of telecommunications. And by Alamo. There are over 4 million miles of roads in America, and with Alamo, all the miles are free.
Welcome back to Chicago, Illinois, everyone, as we prepare for the start of the third quarter. The Bulls trailing the Milwaukee Bucks by a score of 52-51, and another sellout crowd here in Chicago Stadium. Welcome back. And the story of this game certainly is the way the Milwaukee Bucks have turned things around. They trailed this game early on by as many as 17 points, yet they lead the Chicago Bulls by 152-51 off of a great second quarter spurt. Andrea Joyce talked with Coach Del Harris.
Coach, you turned it around in the first half. How will you prevent, though, that fourth quarter breakdown that you had in game one?
Well, we just have to see about that. Right now, we're trying to reestablish our game in the third quarter, Andrea. We just have to play the game as it rolls around to us, try to adjust and adapt like we did in the first half.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
The one-time Milwaukee Buck Quinn Buckner joins me now. That may be the happiest we've seen Del Harris here in a couple of days.
Yeah, it is. We talked to him yesterday, and he had a pretty long face, but he said his club will come back and play the second game of a series like this fairly well, and I think they've been able to do that. They turned it around defensively, and I thought Paul Pressey was a big part of what they were trying to get done.
There are some significant